Hi, Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns. Fall is in the air. That means Christmas is coming. That means it's getting close to time for the annual Christmas Ornament Wood Turning Challenge. Except this year it won't be just wood turning, it will be open to Christmas ornaments from any craft. So the submission period will be in November. We're working on the intro video and the official opening, but just remember that the submission period is during November and must be done. So plan accordingly, join the fun, open to ornaments from all crafts. To get a jump on things, I want to make sure I can get an ornament done in time. So I will be submitting this one, except that unfortunately I'm not eligible for a prize. But to me, what is a Christmas ornament? Well, almost anything goes. But if it's going to hang on a Christmas tree, it needs to be hollow. But I really don't like hollowing through a tiny, tiny little hole. So for this ornament, I'm going to hollow it through a big hole and then join it back together again. I'll show you what I'm doing, but let's make a Christmas ornament now to get into the spirit of the upcoming season.
In preparation, I glued a threaded wood faceplate on both top and bottom of a block of walnut. Actually, I glued one end on, trued up the opposite side, then glued on the other faceplate. However, as you'll see later, I made a tactical error. I put plain white paper in the glue joint, thinking it would be tougher than craft paper, but still be a strong hold. For this diameter, this was an error. Better to leave out the paper. After a little time roughing, I shaped a teardrop. Then I parted at about 1/3 down the length. When I tried to twist apart the two parts, the paper joint failed. At first, I thought to glue it again, but quickly went to plan B. Fortunately, I did not twist apart the two other parts yet. Plan B is to cut a shallow tenon on both sides of the parting cut. Then mount each part in my shark jaws. With the top mounted, I hollowed, then drilled a 3/8 inch hole through the top. The bottom portion was more difficult since I had left a short disc around the bottom. Once I sanded this off, I could mount the bottom in the shark jaws, then proceed to hollow the larger bottom portion. The other difficulty was determining the wall thickness while embedded in the chuck jaws. Then I glued the two parts back together again. Then, with the bottom mounted in the jaws, I refined and sanded the top. Then I reversed the globe into the top to refine and sand the bottom. With the top and bottom sanded, what about the middle? I dug out my perfect sphere faceplate. I modified the live center side to accept the tip of the bottom, then held my globe between the two faceplates. A little refinement, then sanding, then apply friction polish to the entire globe. I just could not develop any friction to polish it. Finally, a finial. I chose Paduk for its color. I considered maple, but decided it would contrast too much. I want a simple shape and decided on a mirror image of the main globe, but scaled much smaller. It has a bit of a tenon to mount to the larger globe and is drilled to accept a wire hanger. The wire hanger is 22 gauge copper wire twisted around a drill bit and CA glued to the finial. A bit of buffing provided the friction shine. There, this is my first ornament for the 2016 Christmas Ornament Challenge. Too bad I don't qualify for a prize, but you can. We'll have the official announcement out shortly. Meanwhile, start your planning for the November submission period. Details are emerging at aswoodturns.com/challenges. We'll see you again next week for another wood turning video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends. Always wear your full face shield. Goggles are not enough. Until next week, this is Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns. Let's keep on turning.